Okay, so I'm gonna start with the tzatziki sauce. You're gonna need a cucumber, a lemon, some dill, olive oil, salt, garlic, and Greek yogurt. And we're going to start with shredding our cucumber with a cheese grater, and then we're going to drain it of the water because you don't want your sauce to be too soupy. So after you're done shredding your cucumber, you're going to double line a strainer and put some napkins in there so that it can absorb all of the water. And then you're just going to strain it of as much water as you can. Then you're going to take your lemon and your cheese grater and you're going to zest it with like the smallest side. And after you've zested it, you're just going to add the juice of both lemon sides. After you have all of the filler ingredients in the bowl, you're going to mix it up because you want all of these flavors blended together before you add the Greek yogurt in. Now that it's all mixed and ready, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and we're going to make our rice next. Okay, next I'm going to make the Spankorizo rice. It's like Greek rice. You're going to need rice. I pre-cooked mine. Garlic. You're going to need some dill, butter, vegetable broth, lemon, onion, some chives, and then baby spinach. Okay, so I'm going to let my pan heat up, and then while this is heating up, I'm going to go chop my onions. Now that it's heated, I'm going to add enough olive oil to coat the whole bottom of the pan. Then just add in your onions, and then we'll add in some garlic. So I added in the garlic. I don't ever really measure anything. I kind of just do it by eye, but I would say that that's probably like a tablespoon and a half. While the onions are cooking on a medium heat, I'm going to chop up some chives. So I chopped up about a palmful of chives. Like I said, I don't measure anything. I kind of just do it how I know. And we're going to add that in so it can cook and get fragrant. Once your onions turn translucent, you're going to turn it onto low heat. And then you're going to add in half a stick of butter so it can start melting. That way we can add the spinach in. Now that the butter is all melted and coated, we're going to turn it back up to medium heat. And then we're going to add a whole bag of the baby spinach. Now that the spinach is cooked, we're going to turn it back to low heat. And then we're going to zest and juice our lemon. Okay, now that the lemon and the zest is all in there, I'm going to add in, this is better than bouillon. It's vegetable bouillon. You can use chicken. Some people like that taste better, but I prefer the vegetable. And I'm using it because this is more of a sauce. I pre-cooked my rice. So if you pre-cook your rice for this, you don't really want to use powder bouillon because then you'll have to add water and that water will make your rice all mushy. So I'm going to add about a spoonful of this in and then mix it up with our spinach. Now that the sauce is added in, I'm going to go ahead and add in our rice and then we'll mix it up. Once the rice is mostly mixed, you're going to go ahead and add in some dill weed, and you could be pretty generous with that. Now that that's done, you're going to just sit aside. You can go ahead and turn the heat off and then just cover it up. That way it can stay nice and hot, and then we're going to do the chicken. So I've been letting the chicken marinate all day and get at room temperature just because it cooks better when it's not cold. But I will post everything that I use to make the marinade for this. You want to let it at least marinate for 30 minutes, but obviously the longer the better. This has been marinating for about 4 to 5 hours. While I'm putting the chicken on the skewers, I'm gonna let the barbecue heat up. I know it's gross, I know it needs to be cleaned, but I don't have time for that. I'm gonna let these cook on the top rack, and while these are cooking, I'm going to make our Greek salad. So for the salad, you're going to need romaine lettuce, you're gonna need some red onion, some cucumber, grape tomatoes, salt, I don't know where my pepper is, some Kalamata olives, and then feta cheese. Okay, now that the salad is done and all mixed up, I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and then the last thing is we're gonna flip the chicken, and I'm gonna just put this pita bread on the grill. I would normally make it, but I was making like 12 different things, so we're gonna go easy tonight. Okay, so I flipped the chicken. It should have a nice char on it. I'm going to keep it on the top. That way I can put the pita bread on the bottom and just toast it real quick, and then we should be done. So this is our spread. Everything is all done. It looks delicious. Thanks for watching. Is it yummy?
Yeah.
I can tell you like it.
It's yummy.
You like it, Jit? Mom?